Welcome to this episode of Hypnotist Bernie Exposition. Joining us today is a special guest, Dr. Asif. He's a Ph.D. in biology in Russia. Right now he's doing his postdoctoral studies at the Department of Homology in Massachusetts General Hospital, Harvard Medical School. Welcome.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Yeah, I just came back from my lab just now, and really, actually, I am working as a postdoc in Skiff Eye Research Institute in the Department of Ophthalmology.
Okay.
And we are working on biomedicine research, and I worked there for 1 year, and although this is not yet grant funded for research, but I love this my work because this is what I was professionally get educated for, and I really excited to work on this field. But you know,
right.
Yeah.
So what got you interested in ophthalmology?
Actually, we are working on aging and cancer research.
Oh, wow.
So we are working on different gene expression on a small zebrafish model. This is a fish. You know about the biomedicine research that some people are working on mouse model, and we are working on zebrafish model. So
okay, what is so special about that fish?
Actually, this is a model system for human disease research because these fishes are a very excellent model because they are transparent. Why it is transparent? Because in comparison to mouse model, the zebrafish model is the if you want to see their embryological development, you can see them transparently. Right. For example, if you want to see their growth in the embryonic stage, you can see externally, and that means in vitro. And on the other hand, the mouse model has a in vivo system, but you cannot see it. Okay. So if there is any problem, they call it teratogenic effect or the embryonic condition. You can see outside, inside the embryo, even inside the egg. That is the difference, you know. And this is the remarkable advancements of science in biomedicine with the zebrafish model.
Oh, wow. Wow. So what's the difference between, well, I would think that you would like to do cancer research on mammals rather than... You know, actually, this cancer research is really working on different animals, like starting from Drosophila, then mouse model, and now it is on zebrafish model. So this may be a stupid question, but does fish get cancer?
Yeah, of course. The tumor. The tumor is the primary stage for cancer growth. Okay. The abnormal growth in the body is called the tumor. So there is a variation of this tumor. Like one is benign tumor and is a malignant tumor. So those which are malignant, they are called cancers. Okay. So we are working on basically on aging research, but other than that, we also work on cancer cells, tumors, and there are a lot of things about genotyping, phenotyping, and a lot of genetical stuff that we have to do in experiments.
Well, out of curiosity, how come the cancer research department is in ophthalmology? Ophthalmology is the study of the eye, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how come that is in the ophthalmology department?
That's a good question. The main thing is, we are working on different genes, and the gene which we are now working on, TRF2. This is called telomerase binding protein factor gene, protein factor gene, and then these genes are responsible for different abnormality in the organs. So the main symptoms of this abnormality in the fish or in any animals are represented on their eyes and the neural development. So the eye is related to ophthalmology. So we are in the ophthalmology, and we are working on these genes. Means these genes is responsible for, you know, their different abnormalities in eyes. So we work on eyes. That's the reason we are working on, you know, ophthalmology department.
Okay. Is it like, does the structure, so is it specifically the eye of the fish, or?
No, basically, you know, there are a lot of different abnormalities you can see in the organs.
Okay.
The telomere is really, it's a binding protein, which is responsible for you know, telomerase activities inside the body. So, for example, if in a gene, for example, the gene of DNA, there is a problem, it's occur in every organ, the abnormality of if TRF2 is lacking in this gene. So the main phenotype is showing in the eye and also in the head region or in the neural region. So this is the primary symptoms, and it could be showing in different organs too.
All right. Okay. So it was a great introduction. We get to know a little bit about your work. So tell us, what would you like to work on with hypnosis today?
Actually, you know, I was just sometimes I feel myself a little bit stressful because we are working on biomedicine research, and there is some as you know, there are a lot of obstacles to get grant support and funding. And last 6 or 8 months, I'm just trying to get my own funding for my own research, and to maybe move forward to open my own lab. That is my dream, but I don't know I can do it either or not. But still, I'm trying to get a grant. This is a great stuff.
If you can get a grant, what would you do your research on?
Actually, I'm really focused on this type of work on cancer research and also the aging, because aging and cancer research is the most dominant research in the field of you know, human disease research. So that will be a great you know, phenomenal work if I will do some work on those fields.
Okay. What else do you do?
Actually, you know, I do. Basically, I'm engaged with science, and I love I love and passionate about this, doing science research. And other than that, I also engaged with cultural stuff. Most recently, we did a culture program for MIT students. They are doing some culture program and on behalf of Bangladeshi cultures, because you know, I'm from Bangladesh and I moved here, and I try to you know, organize this program. And we on 24th of May this year we did some culture program, and it was really successful, and I was really excited to do those type of stuffs. And other than that, we have a plan to organize a association for international community in Harvard to work on our problems, which we solve day-to-day basis, and also in the, you know, in the field of science, in the field of professionalism, in the field of you know, technical side, and we can interact with each other, the professionals and also the students, and we can face our problems together. So that's our.
So it sounds like there's a lot of things happening in your life.
Yeah.
So what would you like the outcome of the hypnosis session of today to be?
You know, actually, sometimes I can tell you in brief that sometimes I'm in stress, and I think that when I'm in stress, sometimes I think that I feel good when I get in sleep, and afterwards when I woke up, I feel myself that it relieves some of my stress especially on my grant stuff, I'm always thinking about that. I know this is very tough to get a grant to work on these scientific research and stuff, but I hope that one day I will get this, grant.
How much sleep do you get a night?
Oh, sometimes it's variable because sometimes I couldn't sleep too much because of this science research. I have to be in the lab sometimes at 12:30 in the morning or 1 o'clock morning and go to home and then go to sleep. Sometimes I get up early, like 7 o'clock. So basically 5 to 6 hours I can sleep, but I found that if I sleep more, I can work more. So it's really work.
Okay. But you still haven't answered the question. How much did you sleep last night?
I slept like 7 hours, so I feel myself.
Okay, so that's very good. That's very good.
Yeah.
What do you do when you feel stressed?
Actually, normally I do working on my project, and maybe when I'm stressed, I just write my research stuffs or research papers. But more or less, I feel okay when I get rid of all of this work and go somewhere else, just to get relaxed.
Right.
And that is what I normally do when I'm stressed.
Right. What kind of thoughts go through your mind when you're stressed?
I'm always positive. I'm optimistic about life. I never be destructive. I never be pessimistic. So in my mind, sometimes it happens like maybe I will not be succeeded, but I never give up. I work on, and I know that one day it will work.
All right. So how do you physically feel when you feel stressed?
Physically, sometimes a little bit nervous, but I recover momentarily because I think that this is life. Life has failure and success. That's the way the life is rolling on. So I believe on that, and I work on what I like.
How do you actually feel? Like, what does your body tell you?
The body tell me that I am a little bit tired, right. And maybe I need some relax or stuff like that.
Right.
And just I get rid of those by relaxing somehow, hang out or stuff like that.
Yeah. So before the show, we had a discussion about using hypnosis to influence circadian rhythm and working on hypnosis and cancer. And Dr. Asif, you have never been under hypnosis before, right?
No, I have never.
So maybe you can tell us afterwards, maybe off camera, on camera, how you feel about hypnosis, and see if that relaxation, unstress you by a lot, and hopefully you can tell your friends to help us get some grants for research in hypnosis and cancer as well.
Right.
So this is the start of a great thing.
Right.
So what we're about to do is hypnosis.
Yes.
I'm going to use hypnosis to help you, unconscious mind, to focus more on your goal and to relieve some of the stress. So you were here last week. As you know, that hypnosis makes people do crazy things. Priya was jumping up and down, but don't tell her what actually happened. For her, she was perfectly sitting there, no move. It's a secret, all right? So hypnosis is not sleep. It is more like right before you fall asleep. You do a lot of sleep research. Have you done sleep research before?
We have a project to work on with Boston University Medical School, and there is a group they are doing with circadian sleeping model on zebrafish. So we know about those stuff and research.
So I haven't have the data to prove it, but it will be more like switching between stage one. The point where you switch from stage 1 to stage 2. It's not perfectly stage 1, it's not perfectly stage 2, but it's that transitional phase. It will feel that way.
Okay.
So you will still be aware of what's happening around you.
Sure.
And don't try to go into hypnosis, just let it happen. And I will do everything I can to help you. In return, I will like your cooperation. Is that okay?
Of course.
All right. Okay, just sit back with your feet flat on the floor. And just move your feet forward a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Just relax your knees. And put your hands on your knees. And we'll just like you to focus on the center of my palm. As soon as I count backwards from 3 to 1, as soon as I hit the number 1, we'll let you to close your eyes and just let yourself drift. As soon as you close your eyes, I would like you to feel the ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. I would like you to feel the ray of the sun on your eyebrows, just like you're on a warm, comfortable beach. That's right. Just breathe naturally and easily. And you can feel the ray of the sun on your shoulders, on your elbows, on your fingers. As soon as you close your eyes, you can feel that instantly. 3, 2, 1, sleep. That's right. Feel the ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. Feel the ray of the sun on your cheek. Feel the ray of the sun on your eyebrows. Feel the ray of the sun on your forehead, on your cheek, on your chin. That's right. That's right. Just feel the ray of the sun on your shoulders and on your elbows. We'll spend all day at the lab and all week at the lab. You can afford to have this next 2, 3, 4 minutes all to yourself. And just let your mind recharge. Let your body recharge. Let the inside of yourself fill back up with life and energy as you drift deeper and deeper down, feeling more and more relaxed. That's right. Just let the ray of the sun bathe the center of your body and on your knees. As I count backwards from 10 to 1, I will like you to feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into your chair, all the way through your chair down to the floor, sinking all the way down deep. That's right. Deeper and deeper down. That's right. Just let your mind wander off to this beautiful beach. You can hear the sound of children playing in the background. You can hear the seagull flying in the background. You can see the children just vaguely running across the field of vision. You see the seagull vaguely off in the distance. And just let your mind soak in this beautiful place as I count 10, 9, deeper and deeper down, 8, 7, 6, 5. Just let yourself sink all the way down. Relax. That's right, relax. Let go. Just like relax, relax. Just relax. Loose, limp, and relax. Loose, limp, and relax. That's right. Loose, limp, and relax. Loose, limp, and relax. Loose, limp, and relax. Just let all your stress go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sleep. Deeper and deeper down. More and more relaxed. As you find yourself immersed in this beautiful beach, you will let your subconscious mind
to once again become focused. Focus on your goal of helping people. Focus on your goal, doing good science and good research. And I would like you to take a moment and just envision yourself 5 years from now, when everything is working well, when you got all your grants money you need to do your good research, when you can see that the research and the data that you've collected become fruitful in helping people, and just let all that energy, let all that vision, sound and the sensation drift in front of your eyes, and just let your unconscious mind focus on that thoughts. Everywhere you go, everyone you meet, every sound you hear, you find yourself getting closer and closer as you go. You find that all your stress is leaving your shoulders, your arms, your elbow, and your heart. You can let all those distractions, all those thoughts and feelings and exhaustions that do not belong to this vision, you can just let them go right now. And let your unconscious mind once again focus clearly on your goal. And allow your unconscious mind to lead you there. You feel more and more confident each and every day. You become stronger mentally and physically. You find yourself smiling a lot more often. You find yourself noticing the right opportunity to do research or to collect grant money. You find your listening skill becoming better and better. And you can easily locate the right opportunity and easily find the right people that can help you reach your goals. Because your goals is a noble one. Because you know your goals is going to help a lot of people. Because your goals, you know that your goals is going to help science move along. And just let all your unconscious mind and unconscious thought focus on your goal. Now and later, when you're sleeping, when you're awake. And just let that thought drift back into your unconscious mind. When you come back to this room, you'll find yourself focusing completely on what you have to do. Find yourself doing very well at what you have to do. When you come back to this room, you will not actively think of what happened in this session. You will just do what you do best. You will do very well at it. As soon as I count from 1 to 10, you'll come back to this room feeling great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a deep breath in. 6, 7, 8, 9. Whenever you're ready. 10. Feels good, doesn't it?
It's terrific.
Oh, yeah. So we have 10 seconds left. Well, we'll talk a little bit more in the hallway. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
We'll speak in the hallway, all right?
Yeah. Okay.
This is Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. Join us next week, 7:30, CCTV, Channel 9.